What must go on now? Your cochlear and hearing aid. Your cochlear and hearing aid. Let's go.
We don't see Owen as being different to any kids. I probably see him being more advanced than some 5-year-olds his age. I mean, he's really doing well. I think if you consider what we went through on the day, having the complications we had in theatre, I mean, the doctor gave Owen 4 hours and he gave me 12 hours to pull through. So Brandon was faced with losing his wife and his kid all at once. I'm packing your lunchbox in your bag, eh? Coming out of that and finding out that the only thing wrong with him was a hearing impairment was kind of a relief.
From not having anyone in any part of our family having a hearing impairment, and that was quite difficult coming to terms with at first. It's something that you've never handled before, so we didn't really understand what to do. You know, we needed more of the guidance in the beginning than what actually he needed.
If we look at the statistics worldwide, we know that between 4 and 6 births per 1,000 are born profoundly deaf. It is the most common birth defect that you're going to come across. And it is something that in the first year of life is very difficult to see. Deaf babies make sounds, they gurgle, they coo, they interact, and it's really, really hard to tell that that baby is not hearing. And it's generally only when first words are supposed to start, and they don't, that parents go, well, what's going on here?
We were placed into Carel du Toit, I think, when Owen was 10 months. And they placed us in the parent guidance program, which was fantastic. You know, they teach deaf kids to speak, and that's literally what they do.
So the later you diagnose, the larger the gap will be. The earlier you get intervention, obviously, the faster you can start closing it. So obviously the stimulation your child is getting plays a huge role. So the more language input they're getting at school and at home, the better they're going to learn. The more they're hearing it, the better they're going to actually start producing it.
We can focus on deafness as the ears, but actually we need to focus on deafness as the brain. And we want to do absolutely everything that we can to access the child's brain. Because when we're born with a part of our brain that is waiting for sound. And in actual fact has already had sound, because in utero a baby can hear.
We want to screen by 1 month. We want to diagnose by 3 months, and we want to have intervention. And that intervention is the technology, together with a program like, for example, Carel du Toit, and parent support by 6 months. If we do that, then the child will have an opportunity to develop spoken language at the same rate than their peers.
We've seen what could happen, and you know what the advances are in technology. And with early intervention, you know, it's amazing what you can do and achieve, especially with hard work from your side as being a parent, and then the dedication of the little one. At the end of the day, we don't want him to sit there and say, I'm deaf and I've got a disability. We want him to say, you know what, I'm a superstar, I'm Captain America, what he refers himself to, and off he goes. So